We've grown a goddamn community since day one. This is a goddamn team. SquadW, baby. Also, #1 cozy night stream ever. Also, shop TrainwrecksTV.com, boys. Check out the Champion SquadW merch. Buy one, get one 50% off. Let's start.
On MasterChef, the biggest showdown in MasterChef history.
I know I'm a better cook than
He's an arrogant son of a bitch, and I think he's a liar.
And a shocking twist.
Christian's out of here. And I'm just dumbfounded.
Christian, congratulations. Upstairs.
He's still here. Why?
Tonight,
I want you to taste this.
Christian and Chef
Tommy,
Ramsey
thank you.
face off.
I've had better.
You may want to be smart and start acting like an arrogant.
Am I gonna stand up there and butter Jen's ass? Hell no.
Captain, thank you.
Throw me under the bus.
8 cooks remain to battle it out in front of 3 culinary heavyweights. At stake, $250,000 and the title of Master Chef.
There's only 8 of us left. The pressure is huge, it's mounting, and I've got some amazing, talented competitors with me.
Christian doesn't deserve to be here anymore. He needs to go home.
I'm arrogant and cocky because I have a right to be. Feels awesome to be in top 8. Top 8?
Yikes.
Good morning.
Good morning. All right, guys, you know what today is, right? You got a big brown square in front of you. What does that mean?
Mystery box.
It's a mystery box challenge.
As with every mystery box challenge, the contestants have to prepare, cook, and present one incredible dish using all or some of the ingredients inside the box.
We'll taste the top 3 dishes, and the cook with the best dish will get a critical advantage in the next challenge.
I started off in this competition on a huge high note. I rocked out on like the first couple of challenges, and ever since then, I've really been going downhill.
Ready to lift those boxes?
Yes.
On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
All right.
Yes, today it's surf and turf day.
Ooh, I don't do so well with squiggly, slimy things.
Yeah, that shit looks weird.
Now, take a good look. You've got the most amazing live jumbo shrimp, phenomenal Alaskan king crab, live crawfish, buffalo ribeye, the most amazing dry aged porterhouse steak, and then those stunning little cubes, short ribs.
It's surf and turf time. And I'm thinking I'm gonna win this one.
You've got 45 minutes to take all or some of those ingredients under the box and turn it into something magical.
Today, for our mystery box, we have 45 minutes to complete our dish. What happened to an hour?
45 minutes, starting from now. Off you go. Good luck.
Tonight's mystery box will really test the final 8 home cooks. With only 45 minutes to prepare a dish, it's all about making quick and intelligent choices.
What's weird is,
not only do
I
they
feel like
have
a lot
the
of these
beautiful surf and turf
seafoods
items to choose from, they may also
the
use
bugs
items from
of
the
the
pantry
ocean.
to really make the protein shine.
but they're bugs.
Only the top 3 dishes will be tasted by
know?
the judges.
Today, I'm doing a Cajun-inspired surf and turf with crawfish and buffalo ribeye.
Think about it. If we were like mermaids,
45 minutes.
Yeah.
it's like us like going to like get like a big lizard or a cockroach and eating
I'd
it.
counteract that with something a little bit more sweet. I'd use the Alaskan king crab.
Trust
I
me.
would do the New York strip. I'd take it off the bone, actually, roast it off, and I would do a crawfish risotto with
Or
a little
spiders
bit
for
of corn
crabs.
relish.
We've given them the grounds to be successful before they even began cooking.
Yeah,
so they have to take it to the next level to really impress them.
15 minutes gone.
You know I love you
30
guys.
minutes to go.
I fucking love every one of you, even you toxic fucking idiots.
What are you making for us today, Christine?
He almost got me. I think I'm gonna do crab and crawfish and shrimp.
You okay?
Me, yeah.
Okay.
All right, good luck.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
All right, Jennifer, what are you doing?
I'm doing a risotto. I'm making a little bit of shrimp stock. I'm actually using the crab meat. I'm gonna break that down. I already have my short ribs in, they're going. I'm gonna break those down, mix it into my risotto,
Right.
mix in some of the crab.
Okay, wow. I mean, that's ambitious. Yeah, who's gonna struggle across this mystery box?
You know, Christine's mind's not really here today. Ah! Shrimp.
Chip is jumping.
Who do you want to see struggle, more importantly?
To see Christian go home, I wouldn't say I'd be sad.
Who's the one person that you fear every time you face a challenge?
If I had to pick somebody in the kitchen, I'd say Adrian's very talented, very gifted, very thoughtful.
I'm worried mostly about Jennifer, just because she's also been a big winner in the mystery box challenges. But I never had the judges spit out my food, and I haven't had the judges throw food at me, and I haven't had the judges throw my food in the trash, which has happened to her.
That's hot.
Adrian, a recipient and a winner of 2 mystery boxes.
Yes, chef.
Third one in sight.
Yes, chef.
What are you doing?
It's beer braised short ribs and crab salad. I'm trying to show off a little bit here. I'm really trying to impress you guys.
Just make sure you show off on the plates.
Yes, chef.
All right, Christian. So what do you got for us today?
I'm making a orange carrot ginger emulsion.
You're gonna rice these potatoes here.
I'm gonna run the potatoes through the food mill.
You think that everyone's on equal footing with this challenge?
I think a lot of people cook steak and seafood, but I mean, you only have 45 minutes. There's only so much you can do.
Right.
So, some interesting things. A lot of risk-taking, people braising short ribs in 45 minutes.
You wouldn't attempt to braise them even in a pressure cooker.
No, not at all. When you have those other options, some other great cuts, why would you go with a short rib?
Although I love the idea of the risotto.
Love it.
It's a modern surf and turf.
That's exactly what we were talking about, taking the concept of surf and turf, interpreting it, making your own, and blowing us away.
Yeah, absolutely.
Derek seems a little bit confused. He's doing like a crab salad with a simply seared steak.
And Christian's having some trouble back there. His potatoes under seasoned.
Yeah, I hope it works.
Yeah. 35 minutes gone, 10 minutes to go.
How we doing, man?
Very, very good.
Good. Tell me what you got.
I am searing my beautiful bison ribeye right now.
This new all-steel MasterChef pan.
Yes,
they don't have any PTFEs on them. They have thermal on them. It's gorgeous. Smells amazing from here.
Thanks, chef.
Okay, Susie, what are you doing?
I'm doing a bisque.
Yes.
It's a shrimp bisque, and then a steak. I'm just letting it marinate. I just put a little bit of garlic, salt, pepper.
The overcomplicated stance you take on cooking sometimes has come back to bite you on the arse.
It definitely has.
It'd be nice to see you win a mystery box challenge. Just over 5 minutes to go.
After observing the home cooks throughout the challenge, the judges will select 3 dishes to taste. So these final seconds of plating could be the difference between success and failure.
Holy that's hot.
1 minute left.
No time for backup. Beef better be cooked, and I gotta start plating.
Taste, taste, taste. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop.
Hands up.
Here we go. 10 seconds to go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Well done.
In this mystery box challenge, the judges will taste just 3 dishes. The winner will be given a huge advantage in the next round.
We were looking for something highly creative and inventive. We've chosen the top 3. This first dish used short ribs. That was a very ballsy move. Congratulations. Adrian, well done.
Adrian hasn't been very consistent throughout this competition. He's been on super highs and he's been on like major lows. So I'm really, really surprised that Adrian's in the top 3.
Dude,
I don't think
eyebrows
he
are
deserves
so elongated,
Third
dude.
time in the top 3 with the mystery box.
Literally a bird flying on her
short
forehead.
ribs, and black garlic. It's like contrast with the crab salad. It's like really bright, acidic, slightly sweet.
Yeah, you sat it on the bone.
Yeah.
Is that for decorative?
Yeah, definitely for decorative, but just, you know, short rib comes on the bone, and when you braise it, that adds to the
eyebrow?
flavor of it.
Well, it's going to be a big ask to not make those short ribs rubbery in 45 minutes.
Right.
Okay.
And this is why I don't commentate.
It's delicious. I mean, a very modern take, very dangerous, and surf and turf. It's good, but it's not magical. But yeah, you've pulled it off.
Thank you, Chef.
Yeah, you are back with a vengeance. Great job.
Thanks, Chef.
It's really zingy and bright. Still a little bit one-dimensional, I think.
Right.
Flavors are nice.
Graham is so cozy.
Brave using short ribs. 45 minutes would be the limit. It wasn't even like a real cook time, you know, so real jeopardy there.
Right.
You've been extremely hit or miss in this competition. This one is out of the park. Very, very good.
Thanks, guys.
He's a huggable guy, I agree.
All right, this next dish utilized a great restraint, but was able to let some heat really come through. That dish belonged to Susie.
Oh my God. Seriously.
I definitely do not think Susie is still the front runner. There's a lot of people that have consistently won in this competition.
Dude, she for sure
They're gonna
belongs
inch her
in
out.
Oh my God.
the women's national soccer
I
team.
did a corned bisque and bison with a hand gravy sauce.
She has that exact look,
I
dude.
really
I've said it
wanted
before.
the essence of both ingredients to come out in themselves. So I really wanted to simplify this dish.
Susie's going simple.
Yeah, simple, yeah.
Miss Smarty Knickers is going simple. I feel like I've got something blocked in my ears. Well, let's see. Soup is begging for a touch of seasoning in terms of that last little finishing touch. However, it's absolutely delicious. It's got the right kind of creamy texture. The tails are in there, and they just melt in your mouth. Great sear on the steak. It's a weird combination, but it works. When you cook and let the ingredients shine, you're unstoppable. That is delicious.
Thank you, Chef.
Well done.
Thank you.
You haven't been up here since the first mystery
Chat,
box, right?
he said pants in
Weeks ago.
English.
Weeks ago.
He said pants in UK-in, okay? Chill.
I think that if you keep on cooking like this, your stay with us here may continue to extend. So,
Thank you.
congratulations.
Thank
Good
you
job.
so much.
Okay, so the third cook presented a dish that was a big wow for us because it showed technique, insight, intellect,
That
all the
looks
things that
so
we're
good.
expecting
That
at this
actually looks
level of the
delicious.
competition.
It has to be Ben.
Jennifer, why don't you come up here and bring us your risotto?
Well done.
I don't know what it is with Jennifer. I can't imagine that she's making better food than me.
I got the short ribs in right away. I combined both vegetable stock and chicken stock and took the shrimp for the broth for the
So
risotto.
pissed.
And I took the crab meat, broke it down, and I butter poached it.
See, I call those the goodies.
Yeah.
You know, when I do a risotto, I like to have almost 50% rice, 50% of the goodies, so that every bite you really get some of that stuff.
He's so cute. I love Graham. The goodies.
Flavor's incredible.
Thank you, Chef.
Really delicious. 90% of most line cooks wouldn't be able to hit a risotto that well. Great
you.
job.
Thank you so much.
Okay. You hit the perfect risotto, and it's phenomenal. And if the rest of the contestants can taste the seasoning in that risotto, I tasted a bland, dreadful mashed potato. But there's the benchmark. Christian, I want you to come down and taste this. Because when you put mashed potatoes on a plate like that, you've got to understand what you're up against, and it is of a benefit, and I hope you see the difference.
He's not happy.
Very good. I've had better.
Look at me. You may want to be smart and start acting like an arrogant. But let me tell you something. It's cooked perfectly and it's seasoned beautifully. Your mashed potatoes are bland. And so I want you to identify the difference, hoping that you've got the intelligence to take it to the next level and learn from it.
God.
Because all of a sudden, over the last couple of weeks, you've shut down because you can't learn anymore. And that's pretty obvious in the results you're putting on the plate.
It tastes good. I'm not going to deny that it tastes good, but I have had better risottos. Am I going to stand up there and butter Jen's ass? Hell no. Throw me under the bus.
Jennifer, well done.
Thank you, Chef.
Amazing.
Thank you so much. Thank
Great
you.
job.
Thank you.
Oh my
You know
God.
what, buddy? You keep saying I don't belong here. Okay, bring it on. Bring it on.
I like her.
Okay, we're only looking for one winner who will gain a huge advantage in the next stage of this competition. Is it Adrian? You placed a sort of robust short rib in an elegant way.
Feeling really confident, and I'm hoping, and I feel that I won this for sure.
Susie, the highlight was the bisque, which shouldn't have been the star. It should have been the compliment, but you managed to make one simple and delicious and the bisque stunning.
I think I might actually have a shot to win a mystery box challenge. Seriously, this is awesome.
Or is it the risotto?
I didn't come here to be second best. I came here to win, came here to put everything on the plate, and I've shown that I do belong here.
Okay, tough decision. Really tough decision. Congratulations.
The top 3 surf and turf dishes have been tasted, but only one can win this mystery box challenge.
I hope Adrian or
This is a third
the girl on the right
mystery
wins.
box win.
I've won 2 mystery box challenges. It's mine. I know that I nailed it.
It's me. It's gotta be me. I'm just like excited for the 3rd win.
Congratulations, Jennifer.
Oh, you buddy. Yeah, Jennifer. Every time Jennifer wins something, I'm like, damn it, she won again.
He's so...
Lucky number 3, congratulations. Let's go.
He's so unlikable. I wonder if
In
that's
the
how some of you
elimination
feel about
test,
me.
At least one
You just
person
look at me
will
and you
leave
see just...
MasterChef.
Yeah.
And now Jennifer will be given a huge advantage as she
For
gets to
sure.
pick the ingredient or style of food that everyone must cook with.
Today, it's all about our childhoods.
That's what LSF thinks
Joe,
of
Graham, and I
Train. That's
are
what my
about
own
to show
viewers
you
think of me.
3 amazing dishes that hold huge memories of all our childhoods. You will pick one, and everyone will cook that dish. Okay, brace yourselves for a shock.
Recognize this little booger?
Oh, my.
Here's the scary news. Even at the
Wait,
age
that's
of 4,
her?
he really went for that scare. He looks like someone out of The Omen.
Come on, I was a cute little guy. Look at that.
Oh, that's him.
He grew up eating around Greenwich Village and traveling throughout Italy. And you know what his favorite food was?
Pasta.
Wrong. The most popular food in the world. Italy's gift to humanity.
Oh, God.
Pizza.
It's the almighty pizza. My grandmother would
Dude,
cook
pizza
me
gives me
a
heartburn.
focaccia pizza with great buffalo mozzarella and a fluffy tomato sauce every day after school.
And then there's this guy. Already rubbing his belly at age 5. Now, my childhood favorite dish, it was mac and cheese.
My man.
It's hot, it's cheesy. I loved it back when I was a kid, and I love
That's
it today.
a true American right there,
Okay,
dude.
recognize this little punk? And clearly the cutest. And that photo was taken 3 months after I lost my virginity. Now, something that still holds a huge
I
memory
knew me and Gordon
today.
are the same, dude.
Tomato soup with grilled cheese. Even when you're feeling down, a bowl of tomato soup just gives you that lift, and the grilled cheese just sends you to heaven.
Yes.
But listen, we're looking for something along the lines of a adult gourmet version of our childhood memories. Jennifer, what's it gonna be?
Well, I grew up in all 3 of them, and
The theme was Graham, Joe's, and mine childhood favorites.
I think it's going to be great. Christine's a mom, I'm a dad, and I make food for my kids all the time, so I think it shouldn't be too hard.
The choices were pizza, mac and cheese.
Yeah!
Or tomato soup and grilled cheese.
I really hope Jennifer chooses anything but tomato soup and grilled cheese.
The dish that Jennifer picked and my childhood favourites. Tomato soup and grilled cheese.
Dude, it sucks Kamala Harris dropped out. She was fucking hot.
Here's the catch. You have to present us with a stunning, delicious tomato soup and a grilled cheese in 45 minutes. 45 minutes.
The longer you have for soup, the better. Just for those flavors to intermingle with one another. In 45 minutes, it's not a lot of time.
You've got 5 minutes in the pantry to shop for the ingredients that could absolutely make or break your dish. Ready?
Did I just get 2
Set.
subs for saying that?
Go.
The grilled cheese thing for me is tough, so I grab a bunch of different cheeses. And then I see foie gras. It's an ingredient that you normally don't ever get to work with. I've actually never used it before. So I'm thinking I'm gonna get it.
Any
maybe
Republicans
use it
want to
to speak
sub?
me.
I think Donald Trump has great hair.
Let's go, guys. Let's go, let's go.
Oh my God!
Typical,
So we get back
dude.
to our stations, and there's these giant friggin' pictures of us from when we were little kids.
I am the way that I am. Oh my God.
Oh my goodness. Susie.
You look like you're on Star Search in that picture.
Ben, did you make that pizza?
Yes, and it won a blue ribbon.
Now, at the back of this
Thanks
elimination
to the
challenge,
subs, guys. Huge
at
support.
least one of you will be leaving MasterChef. Your 45 minutes starts from now. Off you go.
On paper, this is an easy challenge, you know, tomato soup, grilled cheese, but you really have to elevate it. And what's going to be difficult about this is you kind of got to think about what am I going to do with grilled cheese that works with what I've done with the soup. They have to come together.
So, big stumbling blocks in terms of issues. Soup being too thin, lackluster in flavour.
Too thick, right? Could be a little chunky.
Lack of imagination, too literal, I think is the biggest risk.
Sure.
It's not going to impress, it's not going to stand out. It's not what we're asking for.
Toughest part for me today is definitely the soup. I'm a little bit nervous about that.
15 minutes gone, 30 minutes to go.
The sub.
Right, Susie, you have just popped out of this competition now, and you're sort of back in the game. And it would be a great shame to see you go on the back of a bowl of tomato soup and a grilled cheese. Why is yours going to be so different?
My tomato soup is updated. We've got bourbon in there, and it's going to be in an heirloom tomato that I'm roasting
I
right
do
now.
Sounds like you're
Coke.
going
You
complicated again,
understand
Susie.
that?
Not at all.
We're down to 8.
Yes, chef.
At least one of you's leaving.
I don't do Coke.
Christine's been a little loopy from the beginning. I really think that she needs to leave the competition.
I'm working on I think a green tomato soup. It seems to be like I'm the only one that picked green tomatoes.
Adrian.
Doing a foie gras grilled cheese sandwich and creamy tomato soup.
Foie gras and tomato. Would you put that together?
No, so a lot of rich flavors there.
Derek's going for a traditional rustic, sort of chunky, oven-roasted vine tomato soup.
From what I see from the rest of the field, I think he might be outclassed.
Yeah.
I think he's gone a little too simple.
That's what I'm worried about also with Christine. It's like a chunky, roasted tomato soup, but we need to see it elevated. Sure. We made that clear.
Just over 15 minutes left, everybody. 15 minutes.
I completely cut myself, and there's blood all over my board. I can't use anything from this board. I have to start from scratch, and I only have like 15 minutes left. I'm so screwed.
Fucking star.zev.
Just over 15 minutes left, everybody. 15 minutes.
I just cut myself, and I bled on the bread that I was using there, so I'm not using that board at all. I have to start from scratch.
season. Readjust, you create one stunning portion. 5 minutes to go. And for at least one of you, your last minutes in the MasterChef kitchen. Come on.
I get my grilled cheese done, and it tastes delicious. I taste my soup, and it's a disaster.
Too watery. Looks too watery.
Something has gone horribly wrong with my soup.
He kind of looks like Kit Boga, doesn't he? Anyone feel me on that?
In there now. Come on. Finish, finish, finish. 10, 9,
Not at all? No?
8,
All right.
7, 6,
Take that out.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop.
Hands up.
The judges will now taste all 8 dishes. The contestant with the worst dish will be leaving the MasterChef kitchen.
Susie, let's do it.
I can't believe I finished my bowl. It definitely came down to the wire. I'm literally in my pants, honestly. Today I've got a 3G grilled cheese sandwich.
A 3G?
Yeah, I've got a little bit of goat cheese, smoked Gouda, and a little bit of Gruyere, the tomato soup that's chunky. It's also got a little bit of bacon in there, and it also has roasted red pepper.
Very simple, but flavors that we all understand, you know? Really, really cohesive dish. You should be psyched.
Thank you.
What's in the
soup?
Shallots, a teeny tiny bit of mushrooms, I deglazed with bourbon. And
You can totally taste the bourbon. It's amazing. And you taste not only the bourbon,
yeah.
you taste like the sweet toast from the bourbon barrels. It's amazing.
Yeah, it's almost like a vanilla
It almost
note.
takes vanilla or tropical, but it's the toast from the bourbon barrels. Amazing. Congratulations. Good job, Susie.
Okay. One big question. Where's the tomato?
It's, what do you mean? Yeah, it's
You
over
want to see
there.
it?
You want to see it? Okay.
Of course I do. You told me you're serving tomato soup in a freaking roasted tomato, and I want to see that tomato. Why did you change your mind?
I thought it was overly complicated, but it was gonna explode.
Well done. Good choice.
Yeah.
I mean, it's delicious.
Thank you.
It is absolutely freakily delicious.
Thank you, Chef.
Great job.
Thank you so
Well
much.
done.
The judges talk about Susie's dish being great. Fine, whatever. The fact that it came out pretty perfect, I think it's more of an accident.
Okay, Adrian, come on up.
I didn't roast the tomatoes, so it's a little more acidic. It was garnished with chives and a lemon honey creme fraiche. The sandwich, I got layers of manchego, blue cheese, honey, bacon, and the foie gras that you saw earlier.
It's a cream-based tomato soup.
Yes.
That's where you've got to be very careful in terms of the level of cream. So you've got the cream in the soup, then you go and put bloody foie gras in between 2 slices of fried bread.
Is foie gras duck?
I am so rich. I wanted it modern, but bold. You know, it's way over the top.
Christian, please come forward.
Today for you, Chef, I made a creamy tomato soup with lobster. And for my grilled cheese, I used a baguette, rubbed it with some foie gras, melted the cheese, which is drunken goat, fontina, and there's a piece of prosciutto in there as well.
Goose liver of a tortured duck?
The soup could have used a little more seasoning. The flavors are good, but it's a little dry for my liking.
I think at this point, the judges been a little bit harder on me than other competitors because they, know that I'm going to be a great chef someday.
Ben, let's go. Blow us away.
I'm walking up to present this soup to the judges, and it's literally disgusting. And I wonder if I should maybe just trip so that it falls on the ground. This is an awful position to be in. I really wanted to oven
roast
my tomatoes to concentrate that flavor, but 45 minutes just isn't enough time to do that.
That looks
but
like
it
we're not-
actually works
Never
well
mind.
with my sandwich. My sandwich is incredibly rich, bold flavors. The soup is thin, tomatoey, light, great for dipping.
You would make a great politician.
Thank you, Chef.
Absolute your way out of a paper bag.
My initials aren't BS for nothing.
No. Okay, soup. How did you cook the tomatoes?
Quick blanch to peel and seed the tomatoes with Okay.
gonna stop there.
When Gordon tastes my soup, he does one of these, and I know I've lost it.
That is one of your worst performances in MasterChef. Damn.
Tastes like kind of acidity you have in unripe grapes. Tomatoes are inherently very acidic, and unfortunately, that's all you taste in that soup, and it's to a point where it's almost unpalatable. After that soup, I mean, any redeeming quality that sandwich might have doesn't even play. Big mistake.
This is the worst thing that I've produced on this show. I'm going home.
Goose are tortured and they
Any
use
redeeming quality that sandwich might
But that's
have.
not duck. A goose isn't a duck. A goose is a goose.
Doesn't even play. Big mistake. Sorry.
The fuck?
I expected it, but it's frustrating and upsetting, and I really feel like in the back of my brain, they're gonna nail me to the wall and send me home.
Tracy, let's go.
A goose is a male. There's no way.
What have we got here?
Male.
We have a Mediterranean-style tomato soup.
No, you're wrong.
I use
A
fresh
male
tomatoes,
duck is a
little
mallard.
tomato paste with a pancetta
fucking knew it.
and fontina grilled cheese.
It's delicious. It's dark, rich, spicy, but just explodes. You got it right. It's very gourmet and it is delicious.
Thank you, Chef. Thank
Good
you
job.
so much.
Jennifer, please
Ducks
come
are
on.
overfed. It's 100%
She
abuse.
wants to pretend like she knows about
So what, is America abusing all of us?
Jennifer goes home.
Half of us are overfed
It's
too.
roasted heirloom tomatoes and plum tomatoes. I think the lobster plays off well with the heat.
Where does the heat come
The
from?
heat comes from the chipotle, ancho chilies, that I put in, stewed through it, and then the chili, just a little bit of chili powder.
It's very good. Like a very nice exercise in richness versus base and heat. I don't know if they're perfectly symbiotic together, but they're both kind of individually good in their own respective light.
Thanks, Joe.
Okay, Derek, come on up and join us.
I'm excited about this dish. It looks simple, but it's got these big, bold flavors behind it. You've got a creamy tomato and bacon gorgonzola soup. The grilled cheese, there's a very thinly sliced
love
tomato,
grilled
some
cheese.
bacon, some brie, and some Gouda.
What other ingredients are in here?
This has to be the
Cheeses. There's no
best
other cheese
comfort
but the
food ever,
gorgonzola.
dude. When you're sad, you just eat grilled cheese and tomato soup.
It's like tomato and cream and bacon all hanging out at the schoolyard, and then this big gorgonzola bully comes along and just beats the crap out of them.
It wasn't coming up with a cheese soup flavored with tomatoes. I want a tomato soup.
Right.
The sandwich looks like it's come out of a diner. Today, yeah, you've missed the boat.
Oh no.
You lost the dish. All I taste is gorgonzola. It shuts everything else down.
Last up, Christine, let's go, please.
I have a roasted green heirloom tomato soup with a provolone and goat cheese with bacon.
Very acidic. It's got that big kick. Is that what you wanted?
Maybe I should have left the vinegar off.
Talk to me about your grilled cheese. You've got...
Provolone.
That's way too
Goat
thick
cheese?
of bread and no
Why are the
cheese.
two together?
Because I love goat cheese and I love provolone.
Here's the issue. The combination doesn't work together, and it's sort of marred by the vinegar outburst. It's just blowing acidic. Let's just hope this isn't your last cooking experience inside this competition.
Yeah, it's got a really strange texture. It's almost baby food-esque. It's almost got like this oily thing happening where it's seeping out of it, and it's
Okay.
All right, thanks.
It smells volatile. Cream and vinegar, very difficult together.
Okay.
Kind of a pretty big technical error.
He has such pretty eyes.
Hopefully he doesn't send me home.
His eyes are so pretty.
Provolone is a cow milk cheese. The other one is goat. It's kind of like completely out of context, very contrasting, not complimenting, and it's very greasy.
Okay.
Provolone's a camel
That's okay?
cheese?
No, it's not okay. I'm just listening to you, saying yes.
Thanks.
Oh,
I don't know what she was
about to
thinking.
trip.
The
I get that on my
grilled cheese
sandwiches all the
looks pretty
time.
disgusting.
Oh my God.
After tasting all 8 dishes, the judges must choose between the ones that brought back fond childhood memories and the ones that inspire nightmares.
Let's start off with the 2 best dishes. The first one belongs to
Jennifer.
Tracy. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Your dish was fantastic.
Thank you.
But there was one dish out there that was a millimeter above its competition. Congratulations. Susie, great job.
Are you joking? Out of everybody, you picked Susie.
Thank you.
I don't think she's the one to beat. She's the one that I want to beat up.
You know who she reminds me of,
Okay.
attitude-wise? Sidhu's
There were
wife,
3 dishes at the bottom.
Cassie.
And for
That's who that
at
blonde
least
reminds me
one
of.
of you, it will be the end of your dream in MasterChef. The first dish belongs to Christine. Come down here, please.
I'm not surprised that Christine is in the bottom 3. There's a lot of people here that shouldn't be here, so I'm hoping we're gonna cut out the fat.
The second dish. Derek, please come forward.
Yeah, Cassie's cool. She's
I'm
actually
not
been a
surprised.
supporter of SquadW
Not
since
one
day
of them
one.
liked it. I'm hoping they'll take a little bit of pity on me and kind of just say, you know what, he's got some fight left in him. I'm hoping that I'm going to make it through this and survive somehow.
The third dish belonged to Ben Starr. Come up here and join us.
If this soup is the thing to send me home from MasterChef, I'm gonna go completely stark raving crazy.
All of you, Christine, Derek, and Ben, you've brought joy to all 3 of us and really blown us away with some magical moments. This is where it gets really difficult for us. This is where it gets really difficult for us. Ben, step forward, please. Your soup was way below par. Yes, chef. But you're staying. Back to your station, please.
Oh no, I like both of these people left.
They've given me one last chance. I am gonna take it and use it. Next is gonna be brilliance.
Christine and Derek, you've both had highs and lows across this competition. And the journey has been immense. I mean, really immense.
I hope the girl stays.
But this is where
The
it
dude
ends.
looks like a horde player. I don't like horde players.
The person leaving MasterChef is... Christine, I'm sorry. You, madam, have been a breath of fresh air. You do not stop cooking from now on in.
Damn!
You walk out that door with your head up high, okay? Because you surprised yourself. And remember what you've done inside this competition.
I was waiting for a debate.
You've done bloody well, but don't stop. Keep cooking.
I'm so proud of myself. And then I made it this far. Sucks, but I'm so happy. I can't wait to go home and see my son and give him a big hug. And I know that this is not the end of my journey. There's so much more out there for me, and I'm gonna kick everyone's ass one day.
Derek, it's not over yet.
Oh, no.
I'm really sorry. You are leaving MasterChef tonight.
Damn.
Derek, your passion is extraordinary, and you have a very strong connect to food. You stay on that journey.
Next time you're in New York, stop by one of my restaurants. You know where to find me. We could have an espresso together and talk about your, I think, very optimistic career in the culinary arts.
Oh, that would be sick.
Thank you, Derek. Come on up here. Say
Dude, is this
goodbye.
what happened to Vin Diesel? I
Congratulations.
haven't seen him around lately, dude.
Being eliminated is no fun. Going home now, you know,
He went off
it's
the
depressing.
rails.
You know, I really would have loved to be around more, to learn more, and, you know, to cook more. But I'm definitely going to pursue cooking much more seriously than I ever even thought about before. You may be someplace in Manhattan or LA or somewhere, wherever I end up. You may be eating my food. You may not know it's me, but I might be behind there making it.
There's only 6 of you left. And tomorrow, you're facing a huge challenge. Get some rest, because you're going to need it. Well done, and good night.
Thank you,
Good
Chef.
night. Thank you, Judge. Thank you.
Next time on MasterChef, the opportunity of a lifetime
Tonight, you'll be taking over this restaurant.
quickly turns into a disaster.
All right, let's fucking go next. Last one, boys, for the preview.